What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Martin, aka Level here, back today with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we are reacting to a Bora video. Okay, you guys always recommend Bora. She's obviously well known in the BTS community. She's highly respected. I love her videos. And the other day she posted this. I clicked on it, didn't watch a single bit of it, and it intrigued me. Every 2024 BTS song ranked by me and you, the fans, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I don't exactly know how this is going to go. On the thumbnail, it does have a tier list behind Jin. I'm assuming she's going to do a tier list, but either way, however she does it, I am also going to be ranking as we go along to see where maybe me and Bora are maybe have differences, maybe we're the fans, because obviously it says me and you, so obviously the fans have been included in this as well, I'm assuming. Seeing where I differ from her and you guys. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm not saying she's right. I'm not, obviously we all have our own opinions on which songs we think are better, which songs do we think we like. I love all BTS songs. However, I do admit I do have some of my favorites, some of them that make the rotation more than usual. As y'all know, recently, if y'all been on the channel for a while, you know that Heart on the Window. That's my jam right there. Okay, so I love Bora. I love her videos. I've reacted to her in the past. She even liked the comment that I put on here. So I definitely when I saw that she uploaded this, like I said, I clicked on it instantly, typed out, I gotta react to it. She liked it. Some of you guys commented on it, and here we are. Right? If you haven't seen my Hope on the Street Volume 1 reaction, that was I hopefully have that separately, either here on the YouTube channel or on Patreon. And then I also have the other song, Wherever You Are, with Umi and the homie V as well. I believe those are the only two songs that I was lacking. On top of that, I know that from what my family member said, again, I have a family member, they've asked that I've let their name private, or leave their name private for privacy reasons, or anonymous, I guess, for privacy reasons. So they told me that there are versions in here that are sped up, slowed down, things like that as well, of the same song. I've listened to those on my own time. I did not react to those on the channel. Again, I just figured I'd react to those myself. I don't know if you guys are interested. If you are, again, just leave a comment in the comment section down below. I'd be more than happy to react to alternate versions of of specific songs later in the future. But at this point, I've kind of just been reacting to those on my own. So I do greatly apologize if you guys are interested. But as from up to this point, from what my family member said, we are completely caught up. Okay, so I should be able to rank all of these songs. Hopefully they haven't made a mistake. If they have, that's completely okay. But I'm very interested to see how Bora, you guys, and myself rank these songs. If there are any comments that you feel the need to make in the comment section down below, Martin, you put this one way too high, Martin, you put this one way too low, leave that comment in the comment section down below. If you have any comments about the video in general, is greatly appreciated. All criticism is constructive criticism. And let's not waste some more time. Let's get right into it. I'm excited. I hope you are. Make sure to always leave that comment, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel, as all these things help out the channel moving forward. And without any further ado, let's get into the video.
2024 was the last year of BTS being in a rest from group activities. And although most of this time the BTS members were in the military, that did not stop them from pre-recording a lot of content. So these are the 57 songs the BTS members released in 2024.
57.
Ranked. As I've done in 2022 and 2023, I'm only including the songs released from January 1st to December 31st.
We might have to go back to react to those too.
Like Closer Than This and Whatever You Are
react to those videos
included. I already ranked those in the 2023 video. I also...
Oh, okay. So the version I listened to, so Wherever You Are isn't in there. Okay, so I did react to that. So I'm assuming alternate versions are in the in this tier list
video. I also won't include instrumentals. As always, I'm giving a disclaimer. This is just my personal opinion based on the music genres I like. And if you don't like the idea of ranking and rating BTS content, it's okay to skip this video. Also, stay to the...
Yeah, I wanna thank you, Bora, for leaving this disclaimer. I want to leave that for my comment section as well. By any means, I do not mean any harm by this. These are just my personal rankings. So if this does affect you and you don't like videos like this, again, it won't hurt my feelings if you also skip this video. Also, if you don't agree with something that Bora has said, I ask that you please don't leave any ugly or nasty negative comments towards her in the comment section of her video or my video. If there's something that you don't like, make it about me. You know, don't attack her. I don't know how she handles criticism, but I don't want any negative comments towards her. Please, if you have anything negative to say, make it to me. I mean, I don't mind. I try not to take those things at heart, and I try to use all comments as constructive criticism as a way for me to also get better on the channel. I want to be better for you guys, BTS, and obviously myself. I say this all the time. I want to improve and get better. I really, really do. So if you have anything negative to say, please make it about me. Don't attack her. Again, disclaimer, and appreciate you, Bora, for putting that up there. Again, please, please don't unsubscribe. But if you definitely aren't interested in videos like this, just leave it, you know, just skip the video. But this is just for fun. It's just, you know, to kind of, you know, play with a little bit. I'm just curious to see how she thinks. Don't come at us, okay?
Content, it's okay.
You can come at me. Never mind. Come at me, but don't go at her.
Stay to the end of the video for the results of your picks for the best BTS songs of 2024. So these are the names of the tiers I created for my list.
Okay.
At the bottom tier, we have the songs that I would skip. These are just not for me. Above it, we have the okay tier. These are the songs that I believe are made for a genre-focused playlist, so I would not skip them. Above this tier, we have the underrated songs. These are the songs that I consider really good, but that deserved a little more hype.
Okay.
Above this, we have the instant classics. These are the songs every ARMY should know, and they usually took one listen for me to love them. Finally, the highest tier is Bora Heaven. These are the songs that are just perfection. They go directly to my list of best BTS songs ever. I would recommend them to any new fan, and I believe they should go down in music history. So let's start with the first song released in 2024.
Okay, the V-Run mix. I've listened to this.
The original.
Okay, I don't know. I gotta hold on. I'm gonna have to take a picture of her tier list again because okay, there we go. Hold on just a second. Let me take a picture so I know exactly where I would rank these tier lists, right? So
let's start with the first song released in 2024. The original version of Whatever You Are was released in 2023, but the remixes were released in 2024, so we are counting them. Being completely honest, when I read the title Lullaby, I expected something else. I expected a new instrumental, not the slowdown version of a song that already kind of feels like a lullaby. So unfortunately, I would...
Okay, so again, I don't want to... I see where she's going to put this. Me personally, I don't see there, and nothing against her, I just have to comment, I don't see me putting any of these songs in skip. There's just a few songs that I would probably go back and listen to more than others. Would I skip it if it played in the car? Probably not. I'm not much of a skip person, though, when stuff comes on the car. I've always had this mentality, like, as stuff is played in the car, as music kind of shuffles, because I always put stuff, I always go to my BTS playlist and just hit shuffle. And however it plays in order, I feel like it was just kind of fate, and that's how it was meant to be. Now, I will say, after I've listened to a song, if I was just feeling it, like Hard on the Window, I do go back and listen to it, but I don't, like, skip. I don't skip a lot, me personally, so I don't see a lot of songs that I in here that are going to probably be on skip. If there is, maybe one or two, but we'll get there if we get there. I actually like the lullaby version. Is it better than the original? Absolutely not. But I'm actually going to put this in... I'm going to put this in okay. I would put it in okay, but I wouldn't put it at skip.
Skip this version.
2, 3, 4.
Okay. And it's funny because I just said it. This is going in skip. If you've watched the reaction, if you haven't, make sure to go check it out. I was not expecting this. This is going to be in the skip version. Although it was peaceful, a very meditation-like vibe because it's the meditation version. I don't know. If I meditated, I would maybe listen to it. But in the car, I can't lie, kind of contradicting myself from like literally 10 seconds ago. I'm skipping this.
2, 3, 4.
This is such a creative idea to release multiple versions of a song. In this remix, we have the original instrumental of Whatever You Are with some guided meditation by Umi. This was actually very relaxing, and I'm surprised that I haven't seen other artists doing this type of remixes. I believe this is the definition of a song perfect for a genre-focused playlist.
Okay, so we're just kind of flipped. And I'm going to be ranking them as she's playing them, and then we'll see how she compares to me, because before I kind of got a sneak peek of what she was going to say. Friends, I'm putting this in Bora Heaven. I'm going to be real honest. I played the song a lot. This was the first song that I reacted to by the homie V. It's Bora Heaven. Maybe it's because I'm a little bit biased. So it's like my baby when it comes to V. It's like the first song I listen to. This is Bora Heaven.
Friends is the first official BTS release of the year, and it was an amazing surprise because it sounded very different from V's usual style. Layover and his previous songs are more jazzy, while Friends is more upbeat and brighter. Combine this new musical adventure with the beautiful and fun music video,
when he knocked the
get,
ring out of that person's
an
hand.
Instant classic. When I watched the music video for the first time, and when I listened to specifically the last verse in which Taeyeon goes all crazy with his vocals, at that moment, I knew this would become one of Taeyeon's most popular songs. Next, we have the remixes.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with okay on this one.
Maybe
but I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I just, with certain songs I'm not the biggest fan of sped up or slow downs. There are some that I do have downloaded onto my phone and onto the playlist that I really do like. It's a toss up for me. I won't lie. I do like alternate versions of a specific song, but sometimes I don't. I'm going to go with I'm going to go with I'm going to go okay with this one.
Controversially, I'm putting Friends sped up in the okay team.
Okay,
I'm not the
so we
type of
agree.
person who listens to sped up versions of songs, but some songs really do work well when they are faster than normal. So I don't think I would skip this version if it came on shuffle. However, I don't have the same reaction with the slowed down version. This is
okay. I'm not going to lie. I still am probably going to put it at okay. Maybe at underrated, deserves a little bit more hype. I'm with her. I do like the slow down a little bit better, but not as good as the original.
Slow down version of Friends is too slow for me. V's voice is already low and deep, so the slow down version makes it kind of comical. That is why I would skip this version. Next, we have J-Hope's.
I don't know about comical, but it's just a little bit different. It's different. It's a little bit awkward. Not awkward either. It's not comical. I wouldn't say comical. It's just different. I'll put it that way. Again, I might put it underrated. Deserves a little bit more hype because I do like it more than the sped up. But I'm actually gonna probably put it in the okay as well. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in okay. So she put it in would skip. I'm gonna put it in okay.
Release of Hope on the Street Volume 1.
I'm gonna go with instant classic for this one. I really love him and J. Cole's duet together. I know that's not gonna be on here because I believe that was 2023. I love this solo version. I'm gonna go instant classic, but if the J. Cole version was on here, I'm probably going probably instant classic as well. They're about even. I just give the slight edge to the J. Cole version.
I know a lot of ARMYs love the original version of On the Street by J-Hope with J. Cole, but personally, I prefer the solo version. I love J-Hope's new verses, and now I can see a little clearer what J-Hope was trying to express with the song. In my opinion, On the Street makes more sense within the context of the album, but I do like both versions.
I love both versions.
In the 2023 tier list, I rated On the Street as an instant classic. And for this list, I'm also rating this version as an instant classic.
I said the same thing. I swear to y'all, I have not watched this video before. I swear on everything. But we're not. Bora, come here. Listen, look at my eyes, Bora. We're not so different, you and I.
Oh my God.
I wonder I'm going to put at. I'm probably gonna go with Bora Heaven.
Maybe I'm biased, but if a BTS member is collaborating with a BTS member, the chances of the song being a masterpiece are very high.
Yes.
So I believe I Wonder belongs to the Bora Heaven tier. I just love how funky this and the next song of the album are. I love the stylistic use of autotune. And I love that Jungkook was part of the song. I do believe that having only one verse, the pre-chorus, and then the chorus was an interesting choice. It makes me wonder what a longer version of this song with more verses would sound like.
I literally said that in my reaction. I said both of those things. I love the jazzy funk, or not jazzy, but I like the funky vibe, the funk-like vibe that I got from this album. But On the Street and then the 3 songs after that, didn't even, I mean, they don't even come close together. On the Street sounds like hip hop, and then I feel like I get R&B, funk, and then what was the other song that was on there? Let me just look really quickly. What If? Yeah, there it was. It was What If, and then that other song. Yeah, those are like, then I get back into the hip hop, and then I think to end the album, we get that kind of pop-like vibe to it. We get all different kinds of vibes listening to that album. You get all kinds of different emotions listening to that album. I said the same thing, but I literally said this part right here. We need that version to be longer. There needs to be a part 2 to that. Can we extend it like another minute, maybe a minute and a half? It feels way too short.
But despite being a short song, it's definitely one of my favorites of the year.
I would put this at underrated. Probably deserves a little bit more hype. I wouldn't put it in okay, but I'm not putting it at an instant classic. But I do like it.
Just like I Wonder, it took one listen for me to consider Lock on Lock one of my favorite J-Hope songs ever. This song reminded me of Daft Punk, which makes sense because Nile Rodgers also played the guitar for Get Lucky. And I just think this genre is perfect for J-Hope.
Love the vibe of this album.
More songs like I Wonder and Lock on Lock in Hope on the Street Volume 2 because he shines a lot in this style. Lock on Lock belongs in Bora Heaven.
I think I put this one at, oh, where did I put this one? Where would I put this one? I'm gonna have to put it at, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go with instant classic for this one.
Yoonjin and J-Hope's voices work well together.
Yes.
So I love when they both sing the chorus at the same time. The chorus is catchy.
Actually, I'm lying. I'm gonna go Bora Heaven here.
And J-Hope's verse is my absolute favorite. No matter the genre or style of song, he always manages to be the most dynamic rapper he can be. J-Hope's house songs tend to have EDM influences, but honestly, I prefer this calmer side of the house genre. So in my mind, I Don't Know is a BTS instant classic.
Yeah, I would go Bora Heaven. I'm gonna have to go watch these dances that he does to these songs, bro, because these look crazy. We gotta have to listen to this. What If I'm actually gonna put at probably an instant classic, but if she puts it at underrated, deserves more hype, I would put it there. I could see how she put it there.
The original version
but I'm going
of
instant
What
classic.
If, released in 2022, is so iconic and engraved in every ARMY's minds.
Yeah.
This dance mix was not as celebrated as the other new songs from the Hope on the Street album, but it's not a bad version. And most importantly, it's not a lazy remix. It has a new verse by a featured artist.
But the truth is I could see those visions in my sky.
The instrumental has some changes that it makes it more danceable, and overall, this new version fits perfectly in this album. For these reasons, I consider What If Dance Mix underrated.
I could see that. That girl, that Yoon Murray, I think that's how you say her name. She killed her verse. Nothing against the Geico. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. His verse was dope, but she killed that verse. This song was pretty good. I would put it though, honestly, at underrated. Deserves more hype.
I'm usually not the biggest fan of songs with a lot of feature artists that are not BTS, but Gecko and Yoonmire brought interesting dynamics to the table. I like the chorus, and I know I'm biased, but J-Hope's verse is my favorite, and I love that it opens the song.
Agree. Yeah, J-Hope's verse is the best.
Sometimes
Then her,
I
and then
do
the
wonder
other
if
dude.
I'm in the mood to listen to a song that in my mind is kind of sentimental, and that I also know it has long sections of no BTS members. But then I listen to the catchy chorus and J-Hope's verse and remember that this is the type of song I consider an anthem. So this anthem is an instant classic for me.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with instant classic. I love this version of this song because the regular version of wherever you are, I probably am putting at Bora Heaven. I would put this just because, they added a little bit of the nature effects to it, just at instant classic, but it's not as good as the original.
This
But it's good.
alternative version of Whatever You Are is the closest to the original, but
it's
it
close,
has
but
nature
not-
sounds throughout the song. And this is because this version was done in partnership with the United Nations initiative Nature, which raises money for conservation efforts. So I believe this version is perfect for a genre-focused playlist,
Oh.
especially on a playlist for studying, trying to focus, or relax.
Divine. Bora Heaven. Love this song. Come Back to Me, the best song on that album. And I was at first iffy about the album when it first came out. I actually liked it, but I don't know. Like, I battled with myself the more I listened to it, but the more and more I listened to it, the more and more I listened to it, the more and more I listened to it. I actually like the album. I like it. It's not bad at all, but Come Back to Me is the best song on that album, in my opinion.
When I listened to Come Back to Me for the first time, I knew this was about to become one of my favorite songs of the year
Yeah.
by any artist, not just BTS.
Yeah.
And I want to highlight that this is kind of rare coming from me because this genre of music is not my favorite, but I know a masterpiece when I'm listening to it. And this is a masterpiece. 6 minutes and 29 seconds feel like nothing when I'm listening to this song.
Yeah.
I forgot the hour.
I can't lie. I can't lie. I said that weird. I can't lie. I get lost into this song whenever I do listen to it. I make a lot of comments all the time like, oh, this is that song you just want to cruise to. You're just vibing with. This is the song I just want to sit in maybe my living room, the lights dimmed a little bit, and I'm just listening to this song. I'm relaxed. I'm taking it all in through my ears and, just feeling it through my body. I love this song, and I feel at peace for some reason when I listen to this song. I'm getting goosebumps now. I'm not even gonna lie to you, just thinking about it. I love this song, and this is something that I just gotta relax and just sit and just listen. I don't want to do nothing but listen to this song.
I don't wanna know about the hour.
It's not just the storytelling, which is amazing. It's the range of emotions what makes this song addicting. I never skip this song.
Never.
I listen to Come Back to Me when I'm happy and when I'm sad. I listen to Come Back to Me knowing that it will make me speechless and at the same time make me want to sing the full lyrics every single time. And I feel the same way about the radio edit. What I love about the shorter radio edit of Come Back to Me is the iconic blending of verses at the end of the song. That part doesn't exist in the full version, but it also sounds so beautiful.
I agree.
Sometimes I wish there was an even larger version with this section as well, which would be crazy because it would be like 8 minutes, but I wouldn't complain. Both versions belong on the Bora Heaven tier.
I would have put the radio edit on the instant classic. I'm putting the original at Bora Heaven, but I can see how she puts them both there. Yeah, I mean, so I kind of agree with her at the same time. But me personally, I'm just going to put the original at Bora Heaven and then the radio edit at the instant classic. Let me say this. This version is okay, but there needs to be more Jimin. In the original version, if you've ever listened to it, there needs to be more Jimin. I don't know if anybody's ever listened to it yet, but there needs to be more. They don't utilize Jimin like they should, in my opinion. Because of that, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, I feel like when it comes to the singing parts, as good as the other people did, not the rappers, just the singers, as good as they did, I could have just left them out and did Jimin. I feel like we don't utilize Jimin as much as we probably should have. That's just me though, and I'm just being biased because that's my homie Jimin. I'm gonna take him over the other singers. I just really am, and his voice is just, the other voices are nice, they're beautiful, but that's Jimin, bro. Like, come on, we gotta utilize him more. And I hate that they didn't utilize him. As much as I like the original, and I do, this version though, I'm gonna put at okay. We gotta use Jimin more.
I'm not the biggest fan of EDM or DJ music, but I've heard some EDM remixes that just ruin the original song.
Like
and
this
in
one?
this case, I don't believe this remix ruined the song. I
Really?
would even say it's a good EDM remix. It's well done, it's not off-putting, and the new chorus is very catchy. I would include it in a genre-focused playlist.
Well, we still put it in the same tier. Okay. I'm gonna go with underrated deserves more hype.
Now, let's really talk about RM's album Right Place, Wrong Person, starting with the intro Right People, Wrong Place. I feel like some people listen to abstract intros or outros and feel intimidated by how different the structure is. But I love this intro type of song. I don't care if there's little lyrics and no chorus. Listen to the instrumental and experience the song. Immerse yourself into the album. Right People, Wrong Place is a song that I love, and I think it deserves a lot more hype. It's one of the most interesting, layered, and creative intros.
We're not that far off. I mean, we agreed on that.
A combination of echoes, vocal loops, and a hypnotizing instrumental.
I will admit though, like, I can see how like this album doesn't fit a lot of people. I even had a lot of people tell me like, yo, Martin, like, I'm glad you reacted to it. I'm glad you're supporting our boys. For me though, this album I just don't really like this kind of music. I'm gonna, support him, and I'll continue to support him, run his views up and his numbers, but it's just not my favorite. I can see how people would say that. Anytime one of my favorite artists drops an album, I always got to listen to it a few times, if not a lot of times, to really get the I try to figure out what it is the artist was trying to make me feel or understand when listening to the album. They put out that album for a reason, right? He heard this, and I'm trying to understand the style he was going with, the direction he's trying to take, and I'm trying to envision myself in that booth with him while he's working on this album and try to understand the grasp of it. You know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. So I'm with her. I can see how it doesn't fit for a lot. It's not a good fit for a lot of people, but I liked it. I thought I did. It's different.
The bass that opens the song. The iconic lines from the first verse. The catchy chorus.
I could make this
right place for you.
The electric guitar that comes after. The abrupt change into a darker and more aggressive sentiment. Every section of this song tells a story that I consider belongs to Bora Heaven.
I would put it in instant classic. I don't know if I would put it in the Bora Heaven, but I probably would go instant classic.
You either get it or you don't. But to me, this song is perfection.
Underrated, deserves more hype.
I love the way in which many songs of this album, and this song specifically, are able to blend different music genres while still following a cohesive story. And I love how this song specifically captures that effort. Out of Love starts with a calm instrumental, but the lyrics and emotions feel like they belong on a hardcore rock song. This song is somehow both soft and angry, and it all makes sense. This is the type of experimental music I love. Out of Love is an instant classic for me.
See, I'm out town with a bullshit. Get the fuck down, motherfucker, with a doing shit. No more goofing around, I won't cool shit.
You
I don't know. I'm gonna see what she
either
says.
get it or you don't. I don't understand how anyone can think of Tomodachi as anything less than a masterpiece, but humans do have different music tastes, I guess. Again, I've noticed that this album creates very different reactions to different people because it's more experimental and it's not just one genre that people can either like or dislike. But this is my list and I do consider Tomodachi to be perfect. The way the song builds from a quiet instrumental at the beginning, the angry verses with an electric guitar,
All suckers wanna get it. Take a sip, cause Johnny Boy, I'm out of shit. All the suckers wanna hit it.
the hypnotizing out of the norm chorus, the change of beat when Little Sims starts her part,
Free soul, better come with it.
Look, step in the place and a yo go figure.
to the repetition of the chorus.
Yeah, she
again
does come in
and
hard on her
again
verse.
until there's nothing
She does
left.
come in crazy.
To me, this is an instant Bora heaven.
I was gonna put instant classic. I just wanted to see what she had to say, because it sounds like I've never seen or heard Boris talks about this album. It seems like she was a big fan of this album. I definitely loved it. I really did. I would give the overall album like an 8.5 or 9 out of 10. Just compared to other albums and stuff that I've listened to as far as The Boys or other songs I've listened to. It was just a different change of pace for me. And Bora is making the comments that you either like it or you don't. Yes and no, because I think there can be a happy medium. You can, with me personally, and this is me, she's probably going to disagree with me. Other people will probably disagree with me. I don't know. Like I can think something's okay. I can like it. I don't want to say tolerate because that's not the word I definitely want to use, but it can come on and I'll be bobbing my head to it and stuff like that. But I may just not like it as much as I do another song, if that makes sense. I don't know, but I was gonna put it at instant classic because I'm with her. I was a pretty decent, not decent, because she's a really big fan of this album. It sounds like I was a fan of this album. I definitely think that the entire album's just a bit underrated. Not going off this tier list. I'm not saying it's underrated, deserves more hype. As far as this tier list, I'm not saying I'd put it here in the middle. What I'm saying is overall, I think the album is good. Damn good. I just think people don't give it enough credit like it deserves. And again, it's because I've listened to it so many times. I feel like I understand what he was trying to do. And I really think he executed what it was he was trying to do as well. I think he was able to capture the vision. Now, if you saw the movie, there is a part, if I remember, at the end of the movie where he says, I got like a month left. And he still was kind of like not sure of how he wanted this album to sound. And he wasn't exactly nowhere near finished with it either. But I think he had said I have like a month, maybe 2 left. He was on a clock. So for being on such short notice, like I said, throughout the whole movie, it was him trying to figure out like, how do I want this album to sound? What do I want it to sound like? And things like that. I think he was successful. I think he was able to capture what he wanted. But we really won't know until we get that private interview with him, months and months, almost a year later, or almost, by the time he's out, when we finally get to hear his thoughts after the album's been out for a long time. How do you feel about it as opposed to how you first felt about it? And then we would really know his feelings then. But me personally, I thought it was a good album. I think it doesn't get the credit it deserves, but that song in particular, I'm probably putting at instant classic. Sorry, I kind of went on a rant there.
Better if I didn't know you.
Question Mark Interlude is very jazzy and kind of messy, and I like it a lot for that. This song creates a transition in the album, and I believe that is why it can make the audience feel out of place for a second. But it is a very cool song that I wish people didn't just consider an interlude track. I believe this song is underrated.
Yo, 세상
Yeah, I would say that. I can already hear the next song. To me, this is an instant classic. I love this song.
Compared to the more experimental songs of the album, Growing feels more familiar to the other RM songs from his past discography, as well as BTS's. So the comfortable and familiar sound with RM's dynamic rap style and his use of iconic, memorable lyrics makes this song go to Bora Heaven.
She put Bora Heaven, okay. I would say Bora Heaven. This song's a vibe.
Maybe this is where a lot of armies will disagree with me, because out of all the slower songs, this one is one of the most streamed ones, second only to Come Back to Me. I do love this song,
Yeah.
but I prefer the more surprising, shocking, and out of the ordinary songs. This is not exactly acoustic, which is my least favorite style, but it's still very calm to my taste. Still, I can appreciate how amazing this song is. I love the lyricism, and I like that this is not just a simple song with good lyrics. No, there are layers and interesting production and singing choices. For those reasons, I believe Heaven is an instant classic.
Ever since the probably the last 5 songs, me and Bora, we are not on the same page anymore. I made the comment earlier, we are not on the same page anymore.
Damn, now thank you, don't worry.
Lost.
I believe Lost
Bora Heaven.
was the perfect choice for the title track of the album. It's dynamic, risky, and experimental, while also having a more common, familiar song structure. Lost has a catchy chorus,
Never been a club before I hit the club.
a fun instrumental,
Dump it underground, pick it up, throw it in the truck. Dump it underground, pick it up, throw it in the truck.
and a relatable message. And I'm not talking about music videos, but the music video is one of my favorites ever. In my opinion, Lost is an instant classic.
I said Bora Heaven, okay.
When it comes to alternative rock, R&B, and ballads, I prefer the big songs with a lot of emotion and surprises rather than the simple ones. For that reason, Around the World in a Day is one of my favorite songs of the album. It starts small with just a simple guitar and soft vocals. Then it becomes more and more unique with some kind of voice effect. Then it builds and builds until everything just explodes.
Look around, jump around like I live that road. Motherfuckers in the crowd, let my whip that flow.
That is just the first half of the song. Around the World in a Day keeps building and building. There are emotion after emotion, and I totally love this style of song. Around the World in a Day is, to my surprise, the song with less streams of the album, but I don't care. I do believe it belongs to Bora Heaven.
I'm gonna actually put that one at underrated, deserves more hype. Because it's not, I'm not gonna put it in an instant classic, but I'm not gonna put that in okay either. So I'm just kind of by default having to go in the middle. I'm gonna go with underrated, deserves more hype for that one. Yeah, the RM album is where I see me. I kind of figured me and Bora were gonna disagree on a little bit. When we get to the Jimin and Jin album, Bora, I know it's your opinion, but I might have to judge a little bit. I'm just
Of
teasing.
this style of song.
I'm teasing.
Around the World in
But
a
I will
Day
be
is,
shocked
to
if
my
we don't agree on
surprise,
a lot
the
of
song
them.
with less streams of the album, but I don't care. I do believe it belongs to Bora Heaven.
When the credits roll, do you hang tight?
Credit roll serves as some kind of outro for the album, and it has a very simple instrumental because the focus is the question being asked in the lyrics. The album is about to end. Will you remember and reflect about what RM just said, or will you just go off to life?
Do you stay inside or love to lie?
Whatever your answer is, RM is thankful for your time.
I'm so grateful for everyone's time.
Such a simple and short song, but it made the entire project more impactful. I consider Credit Roll extremely underrated.
Okay, I can say that too. Never let go, 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 go. I'm gonna go instant classic.
Never Let Go is the only Jungkook song released in 2024, and it was very special because he released it for Festa. This song is pure EDM pop, which is not the regular genre for a Festa song, so I feel like a lot of ARMYs were surprised and expecting something different. However, if you put it next to songs like Please Don't Change, it's not that big of a surprise. It's not uncommon for Jungkook to release this genre, and most importantly, this is not a bad song. I believe Never Let Go is underrated.
Yeah, I will say it's underrated, but again, not here. I'm saying it needs more credit. Because when I reacted to it on the channel, you can go look in my comment section. There were people who were like, the more and more I listened to it, because I watched your reaction, the more and more I listened to it, the more I like it. Yeah, I liked it right off the bat, but I knew right off the bat this was going to be a song kind of like with some of RM songs on his album. This was going to be a song compared to what other ARMYs had already showed me. I was like, I want to know how ARMYs are going to react to this. This doesn't sound, by this point when I had listened to it, I was like, this doesn't sound like what I'm used to hearing when it comes to BTS. And it was about 50-50 for a lot of ARMYs. They either did or didn't like it. But I did have a lot of people in my comment section like, yo, the more I listen to this because of you and reacting to it and pointing stuff out, yeah, I think I like it. And because I had made a comment in the video, I was like, I listen to this song in the morning when I wake up, and it kind of just gets me grooving and gets me moving when I'm brushing my teeth. And then somebody had, like, a few people had messaged and was like, yeah, I kind of started listening to it in the morning or listening to it more, and yeah, I'm feeling the song now. I think if you didn't like it, I feel like it grew on you. Or if you were like me and liked it, you just liked it right off the bat.
Now we enter
But I would have put that at instant classic.
Jimin's Muse era.
I love you, baby. Like I can't hold it again.
Instant classic.
Esmeralda Garden Marching Band is the pre-release song of Jimin's second solo album, Muse. And I feel like this song had a similar effect on listeners as Never Let Go. Some people were expecting Jimin's glamorous and ethereal pop, but this song is more sweet and fun. But again, forget about the context and your personal expectations. This is a great song.
Yes.
Maybe controversially, I would say this is one of the best songs part of Jimin's discography.
I'm going to say no to that, Bora. Let's go through really quickly just Face and Muse. I'm going to disagree with you on that one. And y'all feel free to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I will say this. When he released this song for the album, because I believe this is the one that released for the album prior to the album, when I heard the rest of Muse, I was thrown off. He threw me for a loop. I was expecting something completely different when I heard this song. And then when I heard the album, I was like, none of these are lining up to what Esmeralda Garden Marching Band. Like, when I heard this, I was like, I had a picture in my head of what to expect. When I heard the rest of Jimin's album, this is way different than those songs. I mean, we're all the way in left field with this one. Still dope of a song. Damn good. But it just kind of hangs to itself, if we're being completely honest, in my opinion. Let's just name a few things really quickly. Let's just go off the two albums. So Muse and then Face. Is this better than Rebirth? In my opinion, no. Is it better than Slow Dance? No. Is it better than Be Mine? No. Is it better than Who? No. And is it better than Closer Than This? In my opinion, no. It's damn good. Is it better than those? No. I'm just being completely honest here. Let's go to Face real quick. Is it better than Face Off? In my opinion, Face Off is actually my favorite song off of the Face album. I love that song, bro. Is it better than Like Crazy? No. Is it better than Alone? No. In my opinion, no. Is it better than Set Me Free? No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I love Jimin's songs. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. These are gonna be instant classics or Bora Heaven. Absolutely. I don't think I'd rate a Jimin song under 9. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Maybe even 9.5. I'm gonna say 9.5. I don't rate a Jimin song under 9.5. But I wouldn't say this is one of the best songs. I'm gonna be real honest with you. In the discography, compared to those, Bora, I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. I'm curious to see where she would put it off of the songs I just listed. I'm gonna say no. I love this song. I listen to this song at least once a day. But I listen to both of those albums probably at least once or twice a day. I'm not gonna lie to you. I listen to a lot of BTS every day. No, I can't agree with you on that one. Is it a dope song and do I love it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Is it one of the best songs of Jimin's? No.
Yes, it's different compared to what he usually does, but it's good. Jimin feels comfortable and relaxed while singing the song.
Shout out to Loco as well. I had never heard him till this song and he killed it.
The rap feels natural.
Yeah.
The instrumental is fun. And the overall song is catchy. For me, Esmeralda Garden Marching Band is an instant classic.
Okay. Oh, we both put it in instant classic. She made it seem like she was going to put it in Bora Heaven. Okay, we can agree on that one.
Rebirth intro opens
Bora Heaven.
the album, and when I listened to this song for the first time, I knew this was going to be an interesting album. When it comes to pop ballads, I love this type of big songs with big vocals and a choir and a lot of instruments and very heartfelt lyrics. Although it's just the intro, I do believe this is one of the best songs of the album. In my opinion, it belongs to Bora Heaven.
We're so far we're on par with each other.
This track is mostly an instrumental because it serves as an interlude for the next song, but it's still fun.
If I have to rate it, I'm trying to look here at her tier list. Underrated? I thought we weren't doing instrumentals because it is an instrumental, really, isn't it?
On my own, not counting the times when I just want to listen to Jimin say "ladies and gentlemen" in a different voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's show.
So I guess I would listen to this track in a specific playlist. In this case, it would be when I'm listening to the album.
Bora Heaven.
This may be a controversial take, so I'm sorry. This song, in my opinion, is perfect for Jimin.
Don't do
I
it.
love this type of medium tempo R&B from him. I think his voice fits perfectly in this style, and sometimes the uniqueness of his voice is what elevates what can be a simple track.
Bora?
This plus the saxophone in the end is just beautiful. With that said, I'm not sure if I love the song as a duet. Both artists have beautiful voices. I'm just not sure if their voices work well together. I like whispery vocals, but I'm just not feeling it in this song. Overall, I like the song and I wouldn't skip it, but I don't think it was an instant classic.
Bora. Oh no. Hold on. You watched that music video and you didn't think they fit well together? I mean, the chemistry's there. That's just my opinion. Bora, I'm not judging. I'm just surprised. Underrated, huh? Instant classic, I could have understood. I personally would put Bora Heaven. I was a big fan of Muse. I probably listened to Muse and Happy more than any album. No, that's not true because I listen to Golden a lot. Yeah, I'm going to have to go Bora Heaven still. But if she'd have put an instant classic, I could have understood. Underrated? Bora, you hurt my heart on that one. This is my favorite song on the album. Bora Heaven, without a doubt.
Be Mine has Latin pop and Afrobeat influences, so it's over for everyone. This is an instant classic. I can even see this song as a promoted single, and I can even picture a performance and choreography like Filter. Be Mine is seductive and strong and dynamic.
should be moving.
Like Filter, it never stops. It's impacting and it keeps repeating in your head.
Okay. Bora Heaven.
Who belongs to Bora Heaven? There's nothing else to say, but I guess I will. Who is pop perfection? Pop nowadays tries to be different, complicated, and innovative, and I also love that. But the classic type of pop songs from the 90s and early 2000s were iconic for a reason. Sometimes a solid track with strong, clear vocals and a message about looking for love is what resonates with a lot of people. And
I personally feel like though, Who and Be Mine are the #1 and 2 songs off Muse. You guys will have to let me know in the comment section down below, but I think, or actually, I don't know when she does the fans, because so far it's just her. I'm assuming it's going to be more towards the end here. We'll have to see what the fans say, but I personally think people are going to say Who and Be Mine are the #1 and 2 songs off that album. I personally feel like it's hard to choose which song is better, but if I had to pick, it would have been Be Mine. I feel like they're so damn good. They're neck and neck that they both had to be Bora Heaven. So I don't know. It's her opinion and stuff like that, and I respect it. I definitely do. I just figured if she was going to put Be Mine in Instant Classic, she was going to put Who in Instant Classic, which I can't do. I figured she was going to put Be Mine in Bora Heaven and then put Who in Bora Heaven, but I was wrong.
I love that Jimin was able to do this style without doing the classic sample of an old song. Who feels nostalgic but also new and modern.
Yes.
After the first listen, Who became one of my favorite songs of the year. Now let's talk about the remixes.
Underrated. And I would probably put underrated deserves more hype. I can't put it in okay, but I'm not putting it in instant classic either.
K is a Japanese music genre and aesthetic that became popular in the 90s. And I have to say, Who fits perfectly in this genre. It has some kind of house influence, so I think this remix would go perfectly on a house playlist.
Underrated.
The funky remix of Who is not unlistenable, but it is kind of boring. When I read the word funky in the title, I expected a stronger funk sound, or at least a louder bass. But unfortunately, that did not happen. The last few seconds were interesting and I was expecting more of that.
Is she putting it in?
So unfortunately, I would skip this remix. I didn't know.
I would put this one in, I would say underrated as well. I think all three of these would probably go underrated for me.
Beautiful Mind meant.
I can't put these in okay, and I'm not putting them in would skip. Like I said, so far I only have one song in would skip. I don't see hardly any of these being, but
it
that's
has
just me.
something to do with the producer of the song. It's kind of his producer tag and his label, apparently. So that's interesting to know. With that said, I would skip this remix. Who is fun? And this remix replaces the fun instrumental with a sound that makes no sense. I feel like there's no direction or vision for this remix, so I wouldn't even be able to include it in a genre-focused playlist. If you've noticed by now, I'm an acoustic hater, but I don't hate this acoustic remix. I love that Jimin clearly re-recorded the song in this style, and they didn't just replace the instrumental. I believe this acoustic remix is great, and I will listen to it in a genre-focused playlist.
Okay. I've actually never heard that version. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. My family member left one off. Yeah, I've never heard this version before. I have to go listen to it.
You have to tell me, I know I'm biased. I believe the rock remix of Who deserves more hype for the sole reason that my favorite music genre is rock. I do believe this song works well as a rock song, and I wish Jimin does a song like this for real one day. For now, I will continue listening to this remix. Playlist or no playlist, I will listen to it.
Getting caught up in the moment. Love is coming down.
The There are times when I think the Korean version of a BTS song is better than the English version, and there are times when I think the English version is better than the Korean version.
Agreed.
But honestly, I don't see that much of a difference between the English and Korean versions of Be Mine.
I'd
They're
agree.
just as good as the other.
Yeah.
So I'm putting Be Mine English version right next to the Korean version.
Mine would have to be Bora Heaven, because the original Be Mine is in Bora Heaven. So I'm gonna have to disagree. But she puts it equally to where she put the other one. I'm gonna do the same. So we're kind of on the same par.
Instant classic tier.
Shit is a toxic kitchen mosh pit. You and your people be false. It was just
Bora Heaven.
bossy. Pour the sauces on the face of the beat boss.
What can I say about Megan Thee Stallion's collaboration with RM that every other ARMY hasn't said already? Never Play was such an anticipated song. Megan's verse was great, and we got to see a side of RM that we haven't seen in a while. The song is all about confidence, so of course RM being confident and saying the truth in his lyrics created reactions in a lot of people.
You know that we never play. Yeah, we gon' forever slay. And Megan on the way for Asian can be paid away.
And of course, a highlight of the overall song is the chemistry between Megan and RM.
Yeah.
Never Play is an instant classic.
I think she needs to have a song with Suga as well. I think they would kill it too. I have a feeling her and RM, because of how successful this song was and the chemistry that they have, they're gonna come back to each other one more time at least. But she needs a song with Suga, bro. I tell you, they would kill that mug too. But her and RM are gonna come around at least one more time. They have to, because they killed this song. I put it at Bora Heaven. She put it instant classic. I would have put it at Bora Heaven. Whoa, instant classic.
Jin made Super Tuna as a joke, but he is Jin and he created a masterpiece without even intending to.
I agree.
Super Tuna is fun, catchy, and it makes me happy every single time.
Me
Since
too.
the song came out, I haven't skipped it once, and it always makes me want to dance the silly choreography. Super Tuna will go
I've done that in the past. I'm not afraid. I made me want to dance, so I got up and did it in one of my reactions.
down in the BTS history books, and for that, it's an instant classic. We are now entering Jin's happy era.
Okay, Bora. We were a bit off on the Muse. I hope we're together on this one. Bora Heaven.
The pre-release single
There
I'll Be There
forever.
is the song that represents the title of the album the best. I'll Be There is uplifting, fun, joyful, and it makes me want to jump and dance.
Agreed.
I love this pop rock genre for Jin. His vocals shine the most with a live band, and I just love the way I can picture Jin performing while jumping around in a concert every time I listen to this song. For me, I'll Be There is an instant classic.
Okay. We'll be This is where people are probably going to definitely disagree with me, because I love Running Wild, and I believe it's the most streamed song out of every song on this album. I'm personally putting Running Wild at instant classic. I just love I'll Be There a little bit more. But I'm putting Running Wild at instant classic.
Running Wild feels kind of similar to I'll Be There, but more sentimental. It's also more Brit rock than pop, so it's closer to my personal preference. But what I really love about this song is how warm it feels. The lyrics are not just sweet, they make me kind of reflect.
There's a way that we can fly again.
As someone who prefers order over being spontaneous, Jin telling me that it's okay to miss the last train home does make me worry less. Running Wild is a personal instant classic.
Okay, cool. Bora Heaven.
Another level is the type of song I wanted to hear from Jin for years. I knew he would shine in big, sentimental rock songs. His ability to portray strong emotions and his crazy vocals on top of a beautiful electric guitar is what I've been waiting for all this time.
Yeah.
After the first listen, I loved this song, and it's my favorite of the album. Jin is a rock star, and this song belongs to Bora Heaven. I will not accept any other opinion.
I'm gonna go Bore Heaven as well.
Just like Another Level, it took one lesson for me to love Falling.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite music genres, and this type of vocals are my favorite from Jin. I love how small the song starts with just some whistles, and then we can hear the drums, and then the guitar and bass getting louder and louder. I do love Jin's ballads, but ballads are not the only way to showcase his strong and high vocals. This song is proof of that. Falling belongs to Bora Heaven.
Okay. Bore Heaven, Bore Heaven, Bore Heaven.
I won't lie, I heard the acoustic guitar at the beginning and I was a little doubtful. But then the song changed and it became more fast-paced. And then the pre-chorus came and it was very catchy. I believe this song works great as a duet. And when Jin and Wendy's voices overlap, it's just perfection. And when I thought it couldn't get better, they sing together and it sounds amazing. Heart on the Window is to me an instant classic.
Whoa, Bora. I think you just said a minute ago that you're not going to accept Falling under Bora Heaven under any circumstances, no matter what the case. Yeah, that's Heart on the Window, Bora. Bora, we might have to have a talk on live streams with each other because that one hurts my heart a little bit. You've hurt my heart quite a few times, but that one hurts. That's my big, but the only reason I'm saying that is because I'm also biased. Another Level is your favorite song on the album, so you obviously put it at Bora Heaven. I put it on there, even though it's my second favorite song on the album. Yeah, second favorite song on the album. This is my favorite song on the album. It was I'll Be There, and then it ended up being this one, and it still is. So just like you put your favorite, or you were biased and put your favorite in the Bora Heaven, I got to put my bias in the Bora Heaven. But I can see this. This as well. This is fine. I will admit, though, that as far as when it comes to every song on Jin's album, just the originals, he's not getting anything less than an instant classic. This Happy album was absolutely amazing. And I thought the same way about Muse. The original songs, every original song, not the interlude, I kind of excluded that one, but Slow Danced, Marching Band, Be Mine, Rebirth, and Who, every song on there is at least at minimum an instant classic. At minimum. Yeah, no, Heart on the Window, I gotta put at Bora Heaven. I just have to. I'm sorry. I gotta disagree.
I will
Instant classic.
Come to You is the emotional ballad of the album. And knowing the circumstances of Jin making this album after finishing his military service, I Will Come to You is extremely touching. I'm not the biggest fan of a minimalist piano instrumental, but when done like this, how can I not love it?
Yeah.
I understand why the other more dynamic songs of the album have more streams and they are talked about more. But still, I do believe this song is underrated.
It is
Now
underrated.
Let's talk about the
It does need more credit. It does deserve more credit, but I'm putting it on your tier list. I'm going instant classic.
remixes of the album. This extended version of Running Wild adds a full minute to the original song. And honestly, I don't know why they didn't just release this version as a promoted title track. The added transition before the final chorus makes the song a little more exciting. This version does give the song more of a live concert vibe. So I would consider this extended version an instant classic, just like the original one. I've ranked BTS's discography for the past 3 years now, and something that I always do is rank the band and rock versions of songs high in my tier lists. This is because I love listening to real instruments. However, Jin's entire album has real instruments, and we can listen to them loud and clear. So all this band version does is turning up the volume of the instruments a little higher than they already were. I do like the little guitar section before the last chorus. But that's it. For the first time, I will rank a band version in okay. I would include this remix in a genre-focused playlist.
I would have put this in probably okay as well. And the Running Wild version she put here, I probably would have put. Yeah, I could have done instant classic. I don't know if I said I was lost there in her voice and her talking and stuff in her video. Yes, I would have put it. I agree with both of those as well.
I don't know about this one. I've talked about my personal connection to this song because of its freeing sentiment, but this ballad remix is kind of sad, and I don't want to be running wild anymore. I'm sorry, but this is a skip for me.
I don't know if I would have put it in skip. I would have put it in okay.
I don't know what it is, but this works. Maybe it's because I've listened to this version during the holidays, but it makes sense. This feels like a holiday song, especially made for the holidays. Maybe it's because of the time and situation, but I do feel like this holiday remix is underrated.
I would probably put the holiday remix in okay. In a way, I kind of have to disagree with her. I think that because when I listen to, think about it this way. When I listen to Running Wild, the original version, nobody thinks Christmas. Just because, in my opinion, you slap on a couple of jingle bells and stuff like that onto the song, it gives it the holiday feel, but does it make it like a holiday song for me? No. Because of that, I'm going to put it in okay. I see what she's saying. I just think a little bit differently than her in the opposite. It does work. I will give it that. But as far as like, I won't lie to y'all. I've listened to this a few times. Weirdly enough, it wasn't around the holidays. I didn't listen to this once during Christmas. I just didn't. I'm going to be real honest with y'all. I did not. And not purposely like, oh, they have a holiday remix version. I don't want to listen to that. It just never came on. I don't know why I never did listen to it, but I get what she's saying. But listening to the original, I nowhere near thought a holiday song, I know it's a holiday remix, but I get the vibe of Christmas, I guess, but it's not a Christmas song for me. Like, it's not in my Christmas playlist. No. So I would have put it in okay.
I don't hate this Afropop remix of Running Wild. I don't know why, but it does kind of make sense once you listen to it.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't skip this version in a genre-focused playlist.
I would put this in okay as well.
I don't know why I thought this UK Garage remix could have worked better, but it's not bad. It was a little simple and I thought there was going to be more, but it's okay for a genre
I would put it in okay as well. I was just about to say.
Playlist. The last alternative version released by Jin is the Japanese version of Falling featuring Taka. I do feel like this version is different from the Korean version by only Jin, but it's just as exciting. Falling is great as both a solo song and as a duet. Jin singing in Japanese is beautiful, Taka's verses complement the song, and both of their voices together create the perfect duet.
I would put this in underrated.
Falling featuring Taka belongs next to Falling in the Bora Heaven tier.
Oh, she put it high. Oh, I would have put underrated. Yeah, we were way off on that one. But I mean, I can see why she would put it there. I would put it in underrated personally. Winner Ahead is Bora Heaven. I listened to this song a lot during the holiday.
It's my favorite feast song of the year.
And in fact, it's in my Christmas playlist. Winter Ahead. This song is lit. I love this song.
One of my favorite songs from his entire discography. I never thought I would enjoy listening to this type of music this much, but this song really became an everyday listen for me. V's warm voice sounds perfect next to the jazzy instruments, and this song was beautiful as a duet with Park Hyo-shin. I love that they don't do the typical main artist section, feature artist section, then both together. Instead, they go back and forth with their verses, so when they join their voices together, it's a lot more exciting. Winter Ahead goes to Bora Heaven.
change of heart.
Winter Ahead already feels kind of like a Christmas song because it has this warm feeling common in Christmas songs. But this silent carol version makes it more obvious with subtle changes in the instrumental. I feel like people overlook this version a little because the original can already fit in a Christmas/winter playlist. So in my opinion, this song is underrated.
I agree. I would put it in the underrated tier as well. I am one of those that she kind of just mentioned, kind of overlooked it. I'd listened to it like once or twice, and then I kind of came to the same conclusion she did. I was like, they're kind of relatively just similar. I already have the original in my Christmas playlist. I'm just going to stick to that one. But I do love this version. It's not bad at all. I would definitely put it in underrated as well.
This version is not just okay. This is great, and I think it deserved more hype.
Instant classic.
White Christmas is a song from 1942, so there is a little difference in the recordings, but it's still magical since this was a project years in the making, and V is a big fan of Bing Crosby. I won't lie, this song had to grow on me a little because it's such an old song that honestly I wasn't familiar with, but the more I listened to it, the more I loved it. Although this was not an instant classic for me, I will make an exception because I now truly love this song.
Instant classic. I feel like if she just put White Christmas in instant classic, I feel like this one has to go as well, Bora.
In this alternative version of Winter Ahead, the Korean jazz ensemble Yoon Suk-chol Trio created a new arrangement to the song. There is a stronger presence of a piano, for example. Overall, this is a beautiful new instrumental, but I don't know if I would listen to this version over the original. I think this version is okay for a genre-focused playlist, if for some reason you want to listen to an alternative jazz instrumental. So this is the final tier list. These are the 57 songs released by BTS members in 2024, ranked only by me, based only on my personal opinion. Now let's see the results of your picks for the best songs released in 2024 by each BTS member from a live stream I had some days ago. We're going to do votings for each of
Y'all did a bracket? How come I wasn't there for this? I was in her most recent live stream. Shout out to y'all that were there that were like, yo, Martin, you're here. And I'm like, yeah, what's up? Like, I'm just trying to listen, to Bora just like y'all are. She had me very invested. I listened to, I would say about 75% of the live stream. Then I had to go record, unfortunately. So I had to get off a little bit early. Y'all did a bracket? I would love to have been a part of this. Bora, this is clever. This is dope. You've outdone yourself, young lady. Good job. So as far as Bora goes, let's go back to the tier list real quick. I'm gonna say me and Bora probably agreed overall about maybe 50-50. Probably a little less than that, which is fine. Like, this is her opinion. I have my opinion. There were some songs on here that were probably pretty obvious. You can't put them lower than what, where she placed them, and we agreed. For instance, at the top, like Another Level, Falling, Super Tuna, where was the other one? Esmeralda Marching Band. There's Friends. I mean, there's a few on here that we definitely agreed on, and there's a few on here we did not agree on. For instance, Slow Dancing, she put it underrated. I gotta give it more than that. I actually will agree with her. I think I put Never Let Go at an instant classic. I would probably put it at underrated, deserves more hype. But like, for instance, she put Heart on the Window at instant classic. I can't do that. It's got to be Bora Heaven for me. Slow Dance is at minimum an instant classic for me. I'm trying to see what else. Friends by V is Bora Heaven. Never Play, I think I had at Bora Heaven. I'll Be There, I put at Bora Heaven. Let me see. I Will Come to You, I put at instant classic, but I can see how it could be underrated. That's pretty much it. I can agree. I can't agree with the wood skips. There's not much of a wood skip I would do. The only one I put on here was the meditation one. There's not a word said in that meditation version other than breathe in, breathe out. Unless I just listened to the wrong version. Y'all make sure to go check it out. I would flip these two right here. If anything, I might put this at underrated. Other than that, these right here I can agree with. I would just move these right here to the okay. But this is okay. This isn't bad. I think we agreed on about 50-50 overall. I really do. Again, y'all let me know in the comment section down below. Now let's compare me to y'all on this bracket.
Opinion. Now let's see the results of your picks for the best songs releases until we get to just one. Members that are going to be missing are Jungkook and Suga, because Suga didn't release any songs in 2024 and Jungkook did, but there's only one. So I put 2 of his Festa songs. It's now 88%, 12%. So next
I'd agree.
is Suga. Suga did not release a single.
That's a tough one. I'm going to go with Higem.
Song in 2024. So I just chose 2 of his most popular songs and you can choose.
You know what? I changed my mind. I'm going to go with Dishwada.
I'm going to close the votes. And the result is the Trita.
I vote for Hegel.
I also voted for Heg. I love the Trita.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Dishwada. Yeah.
So I totally understand and
respect that. Yeah.
Respect that.
You can see that. Maybe like in her case, she voted for Higem, but she can see how people would vote Dishwada. Yeah, I agree.
Go with RM section.
I would go Dishwada though. This song has to win #1. If not this, then never play.
I don't wanna know about the hour. Take my
Come Back to Me is better.
If it's right, if it's wrong, then I'll tell you. Only time was right.
I forgot to mention, but I try to have the sections with songs that are kind of a similar vibe.
I need you to
vibe.
shut up for a second because I'm thinking the most difficult decision of my life.
I know, guys, it's cruel, but this is fun to me, you know?
No!
Come Back to Me should win this.
Okay, so the winner is Come Back to Me with 42%.
And
Yeah.
that's okay.
Okay, the next section.
Would have been better if I didn't know you. When the
I'm going to go right people, wrong place.
credits roll, do you hang tight?
So those are the songs that are intros, interludes, outros. Which one is your favorite?
No! You're so good in your selection of torture.
Thank you. This is harder.
She's a major! Come on!
Okay, so credit roll gets further in the competition. Okay, so let's do now the hip hop songs, the rap songs.
No!
Yes.
Never play. Never play.
That we never play, yeah, we gon' forever slay. Me and Megan on the way for Asian men be paid away. Get your ass out of trunk, get your ass out of trunk, get your ass out of trunk. Yo, face sound like fuck this. I've been slipping through a kind of bullshit. EJ just and I chose.
No, I need. We're ending the live stream. We're ending the live stream. You cannot listen to me.
Okay.
Groin.
So
I
the
was
win-
just about to say, if Never Play doesn't win, it's got to be Groin.
Winner was Growing.
Understandable.
Now the last section.
I love this song.
I'm just a pack of a cigarette. I'ma burn down the love and the hate. Yeah, pro rider, rider. Must be an A with God.
I'm gonna have to go Lost on this one, but if Nuts wins, I'd understand.
Always on the fucking cop.
I predicted this result and I knew it.
Yeah, I think I know it too.
Nuts goes to the next
Okay, yeah, I could see that. I probably would have picked Lost, but Nuts winning,
round.
I can
so
see that.
now we choose between Come Back to Me.
And Nuts should now. I know we're not there yet, but on the right side, it was credit roll versus Nuts. Nuts should win.
No.
And Groin.
I forgot the hour.
Come Back to Me.
I don't wanna know about
Come Back
the
to Me should win this whole thing.
Yo, face sound like fuck it.
It's 50-50, 50%.
Oh my god, you cannot go 50-50. Okay, 51%
to 49.
Everyone who's saying let's go 50-50 is banned. I'm kidding. It's over, guys.
No.
I ended it. Come Back to Me goes to the next round.
Come Back to Me is the. I can't give Groin over that, man. I just can't. I love this song way
Next
too
we
much.
have Credit Roll.
This one's easy.
versus Nuts.
In my opinion, that one's easy.
Credits roll, do you hang tight? Yeah, pro rider, rider.
There's a very clear winner here.
Nuts. Yeah.
is the winner, and I'm closing the poll.
And now that's it. We're not gonna put.
No,
we're
you
not.
see
we're
the
not
square
gonna.
here.
We're
No.
not gonna.
There has to
Come Back to Me. Come Back to Me.
be a winner.
No.
There has to be a winner.
I forgot the hour. I don't wanna know about the hour. Yeah, pro rider, rider.
Okay, 54%, 46%.
Suddenly, nobody wants Namjoon's nuts.
And the winner
God.
of the RM Song of the Year is Come Back to Me. It's-
Amazing.
Do a recount? No. Now
Told you.
let's go to Jin.
Hard on the window. Hard on the window. Hard on the window.
It's difficult, but it's fun because it's difficult. Happy and No Skip album.
I was about to say.
Yes,
I was about to read the
literally.
same comment.
No skips at
No
all.
skip. Like it's amazing.
Yeah, there are no skips on this album. Not one bit. Like I said earlier, if it was, there's no way. Not every song on this album is on that tier list that she had provided. At minimum, an instant classic. At minimum, I'm not giving it any lower than that.
Social distance performance was funny. Yes. So I'm just going to end the poll, and the winner is
Hard on the Window.
On the window.
There's a way that we can fly again. Another level.
I'm under your bed tonight. Excuse me. Okay, it's over, guys. And the winner is Another Level. Let's go to the next one.
The original.
So, Korean or Japanese version? Oh my god, guys. You have to choose one. This is called Resistance. You cannot do 50-50. We cannot do 50-50. We have to choose one.
No, you need to end it.
This is democracy. Guys, how can I...
The rebellion.
Do I do like half and half of the
If you
picture?
do it for now, you're gonna do it for all of the songs.
Everyone is rioting in the comments. There is a winner that I'm seeing right now. The winner is the Korean version, guys.
Yeah.
Someone said, I can't believe it's falling over falling.
So let's
So
go
that's
to
it.
the next round.
As much as I think Super Tuna is entertaining and fun, come on now, y'all. I'll be there.
I feel like it's unfair because we cannot just compare these two songs, but we cannot exclude Super Tuna. That would be
Yeah.
also unfair. Oh, the
They're
fishes.
so cute. Now that's it. We're done. We reviewed all the songs. Next.
No, we have to
No.
go to the next round. I'm ending the poll now, and the
What
winner.
next round?
I'm sorry, every single tuna that is in the comments. The winner is I'll Be There. Justice for Judge.
Someone said, I'm a vegetarian, but two, Super Tuna is a masterpiece.
Okay, so now it's Heart on the Window versus Falling.
In my opinion, hard on the window, but I feel like the winner's going to be falling here. But I would go hard on the window. But that's because it's my favorite. I would vote hard on the window as the best song on this album. But I have a feeling the overall song that's going to win is Another Level.
There's a clear winner, so I'm just going to call it. Heart on the Window goes to the next round.
Yeah.
Next, we have Another Level versus no, I'll Be There. Okay, so there's a
Always
clear
sing
winner,
for
so I'm
you.
just
I would say I'll Be There, but I feel like Another Level's gonna win.
going to end the poll, and the one who goes to the next round is Another Level. Honestly, I knew it was going to happen. Okay, the last two songs are
I would again say Heart on the Window, but I have a feeling I know who's gonna win.
Heart on the Window and Another Level. The winner,
No, I refuse. You guys get it together.
Heart on the Window.
Wow. I did not expect that. Me and the people, we're in tune. See, I know the people, Bora. You see what I'm saying here? I've already gone three. What is this? 3 for 3? I know the people. They talk to me, right? I'm the voice of the people. All right. They trust me. They believe in me. I'm good. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't understand why everyone is disagreeing on the comments when literally it was you that voted, guys.
Recount? What do you mean?
I want to see the ones who voted.
Everyone is saying recount. Where is the people who voted for Heart on the Window?
Come to the front.
Come to the front and celebrate.
This is grandma behavior. I'm here, me. I voted here, yes.
There's
Good
a lot
Lord.
of people.
So it's not rigged.
That is it. So let's go to the next J-Hope. Let's start with some songs that we are already familiar
I Wonder probably wins this.
with, but that J-Hope released remixes or alternative versions.
영혼을 마주하면 doing better for us 짙은 게 we try to smile and no vision.
But the truth is I could see those
On the street.
visions in my sky.
The gap keeps getting bigger, so I'm just going to end the poll because there's a clear winner, and that is On the Street solo version.
Yeah.
Next round.
Well, that's not the way I time. 내 신경을 곤두 세워 그때 나처럼 다 현실 답은 그저 없고 열렬히 당당하게 무죄 고백.
No, I'm gonna say I Wonder. Yeah, I Wonder.
Okay, so there's a clear winner here, and the winner is I Wonder. So let's go to the next round.
I don't know.
There's
I don't
a
know.
clear winner here, so
I don't
I'm
know.
just going to end
Whoa,
the
really?
poll. So this next round is going to be
A-
3 songs.
A 3-song battle? I Wonder.
향기 거리 더미 가득한 결이 주는 우리 거리. Right now, that's all we got. Just do one love, don't know how we make it right.
All the emojis. There is a winner here, and that is I Wonder. Honestly, these 3 picks, like On the Street solo version, I Wonder, and Lock on Lock, those are like my favorites.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one is the Jimin
I feel like who is gonna win out of this battle, but my favorite.
song of the year?
Oh my goodness, it's so close.
You cannot do
50-50.
50-50. And the
Slow Dance.
winner is a slow
Yeah,
dance.
slow dance.
I love slow dance, but
No, honestly, I'm a little bit offended by all of you.
I know, me too. I'm
Listen,
so offended.
when Rebirth is probably my favorite song next to this other song that I'm not going to mention yet. So let's go to the next section. Be Mine Korean version or Be Mine English version?
The Korean.
The winner is very, very obvious. It's the Korean version.
Yeah.
So I'm ending the poll, and the song that goes next is Be Mine.
Who?
Okay, so we all love Who.
Who is one of the best songs released in the year in the music industry?
Esmeralda Garden Marching Band.
Did I say Queen?
It's just such a good song as well.
No,
Listen
yeah,
to it.
it's great. It's just that you put them together.
It's because it's the singles, so I had to put them against each other. Like it's
Okay, I understand.
Okay, so now Interlude Showtime versus Angel Anniversary Edition.
The interlude.
Welcome to today's show.
People like me break.
I hate this version, bro.
There's a clear winner, and honestly, I totally get it. It's very, very obvious, so Interlude Showtime goes to the next round. So now we choose between a Slow Dance and Who.
Who? We never met, but she's all I see and I.
Very, very obvious. Who
Who?
goes to the next
who?
round. And next is Be Mine versus Interlude
Come on now.
Showtime.
I don't even need to say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's show.
Very, very easy. Okay, so Be Mine is definitely the winner. Now it's time. Who versus Be Mine?
I would say Be Mine, but I know what the people are gonna say.
There's a clear
Winner.
yeah, and the winner is Who. Finally, we have Taeyeon. First section is Friends versus Wherever You Are, which was released in 2023, but that was the regular version. This is a remix with an artist called Nature.
I'm gonna say Friends.
Okay, so the winner is obviously Friends.
Yeah.
So let's put Friends here. And next we have
Excuse me.
the winter songs, Winter Ahead versus White Christmas.
Winter Ahead.
From the storms apart.
Winter Ahead. Christmas.
Someone said I'm a Grinch. I don't like Christmas music. I personally love Christmas and I love Christmas music. Yeah, so there's a clear winner. And what I was going to say is that although I love Christmas music and I love
Me too.
White Christmas,
Me too.
I still prefer Winter Ahead. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go to the
No.
final
No.
voting.
No.
It's Friends
Oh my God.
versus Winter Ahead.
Friends. Friends.
Winterhead girly. I'm sorry, you guys, because I love jazz music. I just can't.
So the winner is Friends. And as I close the poll, I'm going to give you my opinion. I didn't like jazz and now I like jazz because I listened to Winter Ahead. That's the impact. Okay, so RM's song is Come Back to Me. Jin's song is Heart on the Window. J-Hope's song is I Wonder. Jimin's song is Who. And V's song is Friends. Thank you for watching.
I literally predicted every single one. So Bora's in the minority. On a few songs. I love this. Hold on, let her finish.
Video. Don't forget to leave your 5 favorite 2024 BTS songs in the comments.
I will probably go and do that. You know what? We can do that in live time right now. Look, there's my comment from the other day. Actually, yeah.
Winter.
This is tough. Oh man, this is really tough. I'm gonna have to go with oh. This is tough. I'm doing this in live time. I'm not cutting this at all. I'm not gonna cut this. Oh my goodness, this is tough. These two are, for me, pretty obvious. Bam. Right there. Right there, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. Right. Oh, God. Right there. There's the list, ladies and gentlemen. If you wanted to know, there you go, right there. I could move 2 of these. I could move 4 and 5, but 1, 2, and 3, yeah, that's it. They're not moving. They're not moving. That's gonna go and do right there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to go follow Bora, y'all. Y'all know she's highly respected in the game. I respect her. I take her opinions very much into consideration. She knows what she's doing. She ain't new to this. She's true to this. She's been here for a while. Okay, she definitely knows what she's talking about. Everybody loves Bora. Everybody always recommends her videos, so I had to do this. Nobody actually recommended it. I just saw her post it, and I had to do it. So that's going to go into right there, ladies and gentlemen. Again, let me know in the comment section down below where you agree with her, where you agree with me, where you disagree with her, where you disagree with me. All I'm saying is when it came to the bracket at the end, I literally predicted all of them, I believe. I predicted all of them. But yeah, I mean, that's going to go into right there. I don't know what else to say. Sorry for this being a long video. If you stuck around to the end, let me know in the comment section down below. Hey, I made it to the end, Martin. I greatly appreciate it. I understand if you don't. This is going to be a long video. Make sure to hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. All these things help out the channel moving forward. And until next time, peace.